Hey everybody! This is Music for Teaching, where we use music to teach music, and a lot of other things too. Now, many people learn to read notes using acronyms, which is a group of words put together to help you remember something else. Every good boy does fine is often used to learn the notes on the lines of the staff. Now, there are many different acronyms for this. I've seen Every Good Bird Does Fly, Elephants Get Big Dirty Feet, and even Ernie gave Bert dead frogs. Hey, I didn't say I came up with that. Now, these acronyms are great, except for that last one. But for me, it's always more fun to learn something new using a song. Let's sing a song to learn the notes on the treble clef staff. Well, maybe not. The staff is made up of these 5 lines with 4 spaces in between. Now, the clef just tells you which notes go on which line or space. Treble refers to high sounds, so a treble clef is used for the high notes. The treble clef is also known as the G clef because this swirly part wraps around the line with the note G on it. So now can we sing? All right.
Time for us to sing and laugh and learn the notes on the treble staff. There's 5 lines from low to high, 5 lines from low to high. We got 5 lines and 4 spaces in between. Now it's time for us to shine. Let's learn the notes found on the lines. We have E, G, B, D, F, oh yeah. E, G, B, D, F, oh yeah. E, G, B, D, F, they're the notes on the lines. Now put some smiles on your faces and sing the notes found in the spaces. F, A, C, E, that spells face. F, A, C, E, that spells face. F, A, C, E, they're in between the lines.
Now, sometimes the notes are too high or too low for the staff. So we need to add some extra lines, and those extra lines are called ledger lines. And those ledger lines help extend the staff higher and lower for each individual note. Here's what I mean.
Let's keep it up, you're doing fine. Let's sing some notes with ledger lines. E, G, B, D, F, A, C. E, G, B, D, F, A, C. E, G, B, D, F, A, C. Notes with ledger lines. Now here's some notes you haven't seen. Let's do the ones found in between. F, A, C, E, G, and B. F, A, C, E, G, and B. F, A, C, E, G, and B. Some more ledger lines.
Now there's another way to remember the note names, and it's actually pretty simple. So if we think of the notes going in order from low to high, it follows a pattern that you all already know. Here's what I mean.
We haven't tried this way just yet, but the notes go up the alphabet. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Going up the alphabet.
Hey, what's going on here? What is going on?
We have E, G, B, D, F, O, yeah. E, G, B, D, F, O, yeah. E, G, B, D, F, they're the notes on the lines. F, A, C, E, that spells face. F, A, C, E, that spells face. F, A, C, E, they're in between the lines. E, G, B, D, F, A, C. E, G, B, D, F, A, C. E, G, B, D, F, A, C. Notes with ledger lines. F, A, C, E, G, and B. F, A, C, E, G, and B. F, A, C, E, G, and B. In between the lines. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Going up the alphabet.
Well, that was pretty cool. Okay, so let's review a little bit. So there are 2 ways to remember the notes. We can learn all the notes on the lines and then all of them in the spaces separately, or we can go in order using the alphabet. Well, good question. Well, since the notes go up the alphabet, if we say the alphabet backwards, we can figure out those lower notes. So before we started with A, but you may have noticed that we only went up to G. That's because after G, the notes start all over again with A. That's called an octave. So if we go downward on a staff, or backwards in the alphabet, we can find any note that we'd like. There's G, F, E, D, C. That's middle C on the piano, by the way. Now you can keep going down the same way. Middle C, B, A, and so on. Well, so I hope you enjoyed learning how to read the notes on the staff. Now go ahead and watch it again and sing along with the song. You'll know the notes on the staff before you know it. All right, see you next time. All right, everybody, now it's time to see what you learned in the video. You will need a pencil and paper to write down your answers, so pause the video if you need to go grab them. All right, here we go. Number 1. What is the name of the symbol at the beginning of the staff that tells you which note goes on which line or space? Number 2. What is the term for a group of words that form a sentence to help you remember something else? Number 3. The word treble means high or low. Number 4. What is it called when you have a high and low version of the same note? All right, and lastly, we have a little activity to see if you know all the notes on the lines and in the spaces. Okay, you will need a blank sheet of paper that you can just use the one that you have and turn it over. You'll need a pencil and you'll need a straight edge, which could be a ruler or anything straight that can help you draw straight lines. Okay, now what you need to do, draw 5 parallel lines to form the music staff. Try to make them the same distance apart from each other. After you do that, draw all the notes seen in the video one after another and label each one with the correct letter name. Now you can do all the notes on the lines first and then all the ones in the spaces after that, or you can do it like we did with the alphabet and you can do them all in order from lowest to highest, just as long as you have all the notes on the staff. And if you're having a hard time remembering the notes from memory, go ahead and sing the song a few more times. Good luck.